today's video is going to be a pantry clean out. I've had so many people just tell me, do your pantry already.
Every change has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I just
Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I am Brandy, and in today's video we are resetting my pantry. I cleaned my pantry out 7 or 8 months ago and it did really good up until we got to the summer, and then everything fell apart. So I need to get back in there, reset, reorganize, fix the things that aren't working as well as I thought they would, maybe get some labels on the things that are working. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. But before we do that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. It helps small content creators like myself so much. Let's go. This is what we are working with. Dun 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 dun. Oops, where's the light switch? Right there, Brandy, right there. All right. Here she is in all her glory. It is a hot mess, you guys, and my newfound love for Costco is not helping. Let's get this pantry cleaned out. It's like ripping a band-aid. You just gotta pull everything out. So let's go ahead and do that now. I'm going to fill up pretty much all of the surfaces of my kitchen, which stresses me out, but we're gonna do this. The first step to completely cleaning out your pantry is clear off as much space as possible. So I'm actually gonna move some of my decorative items just so I can maximize the amount of space I have. I'm gonna move this, I'll just move it all to the dining room. I'm gonna clear off our little breakfast nook. I'm gonna leave that table for taste testing, like chips, crackers, things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear some decor, and then we're gonna start emptying out the pantry.
I've got this feeling, I'm feeling you could be the one. I see no reason why I should ever let you go. Don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming, because you know I can't get enough of this feeling. Giving me, don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna wake up. Don't wanna wake up without you, baby, without.
As you can see, a snack run before our Florida trip was not necessary, and this was actually on my to-do list before we left, and we were leaving to go to my parents' house the next day, and I was determined to get this pantry done. It had been, you know when you have something to do and it is just hanging over your head? I did not want to go to Florida with this hanging over my head, so we knocked it out. And of course, before I leave, I'm trying to clean the house, do all the laundry to be able to pack for everyone. So my brain was all over the place, but you'll see we got it done, and I'm so excited with how everything turned out. So let's go ahead and just keep clearing off this pantry floor. This floor always ends up trashed, and I'm trying to make it more visually appealing on the floor. So right now, when I walk into my kitchen, you can see straight ahead. So to the empty side right now. So I'm gonna actually move the cans to the right side of the pantry because those seem to stay neater, I guess you could say. And then the other side ends up trashed with stuff just thrown everywhere. And I mean, it's just, I have 3 kids, we have a busy life. But right now, you see, I'm going to go ahead and take this all-purpose cleaner and just spray the floor down real quick, give it a good wipe down. I didn't really want to have to grab my whole mop and bucket setup just for this little area. Normally, I would have used a Lysol wipe, but they were upstairs and we were trying to be quick, so it did the job. I have a very large dog food container that will be going on the left side. I'm really trying to convince my family to just leave the dog food in the pantry because it always ends up over by where we feed the dogs. So I'm really hoping if I put a big enough scoop in there that they can just kind of get it in one scoop. They will leave the food in the pantry. I don't know. We'll have to see.
When it seems like you have lost control and you feel like you're alone, when you lost something worth fighting for, do you take it as a low? All I need is another chance to get back up and make amends. Gotta let me try. All I need is another chance, this time will be different. Gotta let me try. Leave the skyline, heading back to old times. Light the pipe up to feel like I'm doing fine. Chase the space with whatever I'm chasing. Anything to leave my head where the mistakes feel like a lesson, and my mind is clear of the mess I'm in. Chase the space with whatever I'm chasing. Anything to leave my head. When you're falling back to ground again, how do you get up when your body's saying no?
I'm going to start putting things back in the pantry now, and I'm going to start with the things that I know just work. I know where they went, it worked really well, and I want to continue to use that spot. I'm just going to like wipe the dust off some of these tops, make sure all of our hot sauces, things like that, are still good. Costco ketchup, y'all. I got 3 massive ketchups. I want to say they were like $12. So now I have the Costco storage issue, but it's a good issue to have. So let's go ahead and get this pantry filled back up.
I've seen those faces, I've heard all the lies, but you ain't gazing on someone in denial. 'Cause you want dollar bills right now, but you gotta work real hard. I know you want it to be easy, so let your guard down. And I said,
look how easy that was. I already have 1 clear counter. Should I show them back here though? Got the chip table, all of this stuff. The island mostly has things that I want to just put in little organizers as grab and go snacks. I even have stuff out there. And yes, I'm in the middle of painting, well, getting ready to paint my daughter's dresser that I got her off Marketplace. So that's in my dining room too. And then over here, I think most of these are just ready to be labeled. I don't think I'm gonna really be switching up any of these containers because it's all working for us. So I think these are ready for labels. Well, except this. I need to find you a little pretty glass jar. This bag that I'm opening up right now, I'm going to start putting all of the food in it that is still good, but that my kids do not eat. They love when I buy Pop-Tarts and they don't eat them. And then I bought these Lucky Charms cereal bars just for like a grab and go type of cereal on busy mornings, and they did not like them. So I'm going to try and just put things that I know have been sitting in here, but the kids are not eating. I'm going to put them in this bag, and I meant to bring the bag to Florida, and I totally forgot. So I'm going to ask my sister if her kids will eat any of this stuff, and then I'm probably going to take the rest of the stuff up to our church. I also have a huge bag of like chocolate-filled croissants that we got at Costco, and my kids did not like them. So I'm also going to take those up to the church. I'm trying to not just throw stuff away. I'm trying to find better homes for the things that we are not going to be using.
I thought that we had something special. I thought I handled this so well. I know we had the right intentions, but somehow it came to an end. I was looking for a remedy. Now I better who's in front of me. I was looking for...
Desperate times call for desperate measures. I just had these little containers sitting in my Tupperware cabinet, so I'm going to use them and create my own dividers. I'm pretty sure I say this in every single pantry video that I do, but if you are in the market for like the Lazy Susan type storage containers, make sure to get the ones with the dividers if you're doing bars and just all the snack type of things. Now, if you're doing like peanut butters and spreads and oils and that type of thing, then I do prefer the one without the dividers. But if you are doing snack bars and oatmeal, things like that, I highly recommend the dividers. Everything just kind of falls, and if you don't have it packed full, things don't stand up and it just turns into one big mess. So if you are in the market for the Lazy Susan turntables, make sure to get the ones with the dividers. You do not want to make the same mistake I did. Like I said, if you need them for peanut butters and things like that, it works perfectly. Alright, I gotta know who's had a Little Debbie Pumpkin Delight this fall season. My husband is still completely obsessed with these, and he has actually been trying to make healthier choices, but he still picks this. Every night he will still have his pumpkin delight. You are probably wondering, what on earth am I doing right now? So every year I will take whatever boxes that are getting ready to expire. These are also really good. If you haven't tried these snickerdoodles, they're like cinnamon dusted, so good. I'm actually going to take that other box and put it in that bag that I'm getting out of the house because I will eat the entire box. But the pumpkin delights, they are so hard to get your hands on sometimes, and last year we had a really hard time. So I ended up freezing a few boxes worth, and that's what I'm going to do this year. And they have a pretty quick expiration date. I want to say it's maybe 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm going to go ahead and write today's date on this bag and then put the ones that are getting ready to expire in the bag and just go ahead and stick those in the freezer. And then the 2 boxes that have not expired yet, I'll just leave them out, and then Michael can kind of work through those. But I think we're kind of getting towards the turnover to peppermint season. He is such a holiday guy. It is the funniest thing. Like, his favorite thing on the planet is to walk around a store with a hot cup of coffee and Christmas shop. So we are definitely looking forward to our peppermint flavors coming out soon. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of reorganize everything back to how we had it. These things have been working really well for us, and you will see I'm going to create a grab and go snack container. Madison has a longer bus ride than she's used to, so I like having just quick snacks that she can grab just to have extra stuff in her backpack. And then this is our Quest cookie bin, I guess. We probably will not ever have this many cookies like this again, so you'll see I don't end up putting a label on this one just because once these are gone, I'm not sure what I'm going to use this container for, and the things I put labels on are things that are tried and true, I know are working, and that we keep refilling. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use that bin for after though.
In my bed all alone, never know when you home. I get unstable, I get unstable. Remember the first time I met you, the way that it had made me feel. But later something changed between us, and now I don't know where we meet. I was looking for a remedy, now I don't know who's in front of me. I was looking for a remedy, now I don't know who's in front of me. Yeah. Push you back, hold you close, start a fight, there you go. I get unstable, I get unstable. In my bed all alone, never know when you home. I get unstable, I get unstable. I get unstable.
Remember at the beginning when I said I need to find that box of raisins, a cute little glass jar? I absolutely love storing things in mason jars, and it makes it so easy to just grab a multi-use container and fill it up. Michael loves raisins on his salad, so we go through quite a few raisins. So this works perfectly to just be able to grab something out of the cabinet. And then I had these little wood lids on some of these jars, but I'm going to go ahead and just swap that one out for the same lid as all of the other ones. That way it looks a little bit more cohesive. Here I'm creating a club cracker container. We love having these crackers on hand, and I have one for saltines too, and that works really well, so I figured I'd make one for the club crackers also. And then this, you see, I have a different label on the goldfish that I'm going to have on other containers in the pantry, and that's just because this label can just peel off way easier than actually peeling off each letter of a Cricut type label. With it being a specific type of goldfish that some kids don't like, I wanted to make sure they could actually see that they are not the original cheddar goldfish. And now I'm trying to find these French onions a good home. I was substituted these for salad toppers, and my oldest loves these, so I figured I would just keep them. I just didn't know where to put them. You'll see I do end up moving them once I start going through these bins, and these bins are our overflow bins that just sit on the floor, and they end up kind of a collect-all, and those are the croissants that I was talking about that are filled with chocolate. Let's go ahead and get these two overflow bins cleaned out though. You will see that I find things that I had no idea were in these baskets, and then I'll go ahead and fill them back up with things that we are still eating and using and that belong in these baskets.
I don't really need a new friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden, are gold, you see. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, cause I am golden, I'm golden. You're not really looking for a friend, so at the top for me. Never thought that loving would be easy, but it's all for free. Won't cost a thing, so it's yours, worth the try. Oh, this is the real thing, I'm down if you're down, boy. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden, are gold, you see. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, cause I am golden, I'm golden. Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to you, get next to you. Get next to me, get next to me. Feels like the two of us are golden, are gold, you see.
Can you tell I was having a lot of fun throwing stuff to Michael, who was trying to pick up all the recycle? And also, I am in my parents' camper. We are currently in Florida while I'm doing this voiceover, and it was nearly impossible to do a voiceover in the house with all of the cousins and the dogs. So I'm sitting out in their camper and it just started raining. So although it's so nice and cozy in here right now, I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to hear something on my voiceover. But if you do, that's what it is. And right now you can see I'm just kind of going through the chip and snack table before the kids and Michael end up going through it. I just wanted to go ahead and throw out anything I knew had been in there that they weren't going to eat. I thought I would just go ahead and get those out now. But while they do that, we are going to start putting labels on things. And right now I'm in my notepad on my phone just writing what I need labels for. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This part took me forever. You will notice in all my after shots, it's actually very dark outside. So I had not used my Cricut in a while, and I'm not used to the Cricut software because I've always used a Silhouette. And I do really like the Cricut. I'm still going through the learning curve of it all. So it took me hours to get all of my labels into the computer and then cut out and weeded and then transferred to the actual containers. But I'm so glad I did it. I've wanted to do it for the longest time. And now that I know the things that were working and that could actually have labels on it, it was really nice to actually just do it. One of the things that I'm really good at in life is procrastinating. I like to think of myself as a professional procrastinator. Is that a thing? This really was something that I had hanging over my head. Not that it is necessary at all. Honestly, I could have probably done without the labels. I do like that my kids should be able to help more now, and Michael will be able to know what type of pasta is what. It'll just help give my family a little bit more independence.
Wake up at your place, wake up at mine. Same question always. I'm getting tired. We could have breakfast, counting your freckles, close to the west coast. How about that? Why don't we just get a place together? Mornings in our own bed, so much better. Balconies and bathtubs, what you want? Why don't we just get a place together? Why don't we just get a place together? We can get white walls with big windows up on the third floor in our chateau. Why don't we just get a place together? Mornings in our own bed, so much better. Balconies and bathtubs, what you want? Why don't we just get a place together? Why don't we just get a place together? Wake up at your place, wake up at mine. Balconies and bathtubs, what you want? Why don't
So our little children don't want to help with the taste testing, so somebody has volunteered for us.
Well, actually, I didn't volunteer. I was just hiding things in my
Oh,
bag.
you were just actually snacking.
No,
Okay.
hiding.
Well, you've been promoted to taste tester. Kenzie, you want to help Daddy? No? Oh, jeez.
These ones are so-so.
Well, please throw away whatever is so-so.
Why is 69 a bag?
Bring it for the car ride.
I'm gonna wait to see if Scotty wants to go. Please.
I'll try. You know how to try one of these? I don't want to, but Kenzie would probably love it. They're delicious.
They're fun. Yeah, I'm like,
How do you not like them? They're like a staple. I thought I would include some behind the scenes taste testing footage. They didn't really enjoy it this time. I guess maybe they didn't enjoy it last time either, but today Michael was here to help. Mackenzie was just not having it though. And you see, I just put in the dog food container and I'm debating putting vinyl on that too. I should have cut out like a paw print or dog food, something fun just to spice it up. I did take one of my snack bins on the bottom left rack and I made it into a lunchbox basket. I'm not sure if I'll end up changing that up or not. We just end up with so many snacks. So I'm hoping if we only have 2 bins, maybe it'll help prevent us from overbuying so much. Let's get this pantry filled back up though. I am so excited for the before and afters.
I got this boy on my mind that I can't live without. Oh, his eyes are killing me. And he keeps talking about everything that he likes, and I can't stop listening. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time, all the time. And my heart's beating fast when he's looking like that. Oh, his smile is killing me. It's the way that he moves and the way that he laughs, so I can't get enough. I'm thinking about him all the time. I can get him off my...
The bars that hold the shelf up throw me off every time I try and rearrange this pantry because I can only put certain containers in certain spots. And hindsight, I spent way too much time trying to organize the top of the pantry. I was trying to do it based on what we use the most, what we don't use, and we have pancake mix up there, but I'm getting ready to switch that out. We never use pancake mix, and I have been making my favorite pumpkin protein pancakes, but the kids prefer frozen pancakes most of the time, so I think I'm going to swap that container out for oatmeal. And then I have one other one that I think I'm going to end up getting rid of. We don't really use instant rice, so I'm going to try and work with that container. We're going to make one small little change to the floor of the pantry. I forgot about my box of chips that I had, and nothing I did worked with the pantry and the floor and the other two baskets because it didn't fit. So I have these two extra baskets from my entryway table because I'm not using them under there anymore, and it doesn't look out of place. It actually looks pretty cute just tucked in the corner. So I'm going to take all of the chips and just throw them all into this basket. I'm not sure how long this will last or if my kids will just make a huge mess with it. We'll just kind of try it out for now. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had so much fun making it and jumping through all the hoops to get it edited and up for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me a comment and let me know what your favorite part of the pantry makeover was, and also let me know if a pantry makeover is on your to-do list. After we fill up this basket, it is time to start rolling the before and afters, which are my favorite part of pantry videos. I will see you all in my next one, friends. Bye!
Brand new street and brand new me. Side by friends I need. Don't you tell me that you're in town, I already know. Couple days ago. Hey, now that our names are written in stone, let's be honest, sounds like home. Still I'm here alone and I'm calling your phone. I wish I could wipe my own memory out. I wish I could dream about somebody else. I wish I could talk when the silence so loud. I wish, oh I wish. I wish I could wipe my own memory out. I wish I could do something that will make sense. I wish I would.
You know where Gary?
Where?
To Nanny's house.
To Nanny's house? Where does Nanny live?
Far away.
Far away. In what state?
Florida.
Florida. Alright. Are we going in the morning?
Nope.
No? Are we going in the middle of the night?
Yes.
Yes, baby. I'll see you then.
Bye.
I would die if I saw you now.